Okay, so if you've been following along so far, thank you so much. You have done way more about marketing than you did yesterday. All right, let's dive into some truths that you need to know if you've been doing marketing for some time. Okay, this is important. Markets come and go, right? Like, let's say that because of Chat GPT, suddenly XYZ jobs are gone, or let's say because of Twitter API pricing, this line of business is not viable anymore. That is once again facts of life, right? There isn't much that we can do in terms of fixing those problems. But what we can do is understand that though the market changes, the fundamentals of marketing doesn't, right? Because what I'm going to be sharing in this course, what you're going to be learning as a builder doing this course is that there are certain fundamentals, certain ways to approach these things that you need to be aware of, and you can apply it in any situation that comes up, right? Think of these as inherent skills that you need to develop, right? This is another Easter egg. I shouldn't have said that, but improvise, adapt, and overcome. That is the essence behind this fundamental idea as well, right? Whenever things happen, that you can't plan for everything, right? But when stuff happens, I want you to be equipped with the skills that you need to improvise, adapt, and overcome. Another one, and this is particularly difficult to internalize, if you are living from paycheck to paycheck, or if your business is not yet making money, or if you see your bank balance and your runway dwindling. Not see the fear in my eyes. It is difficult to remember that marketing is an investment, not a cost. Again, you can end up wasting tons of money on, let's say, something like sponsoring a particular newsletter, or going one of those newsletter referral programs, which I don't like, by the way. It's very easy to look at it as a cost, right? But it's not, because if you're designing your system properly, if you understand your marketing engine well, it becomes an investment where you put in X and you're going to be getting out more than X in terms of money. You also need to experiment, right? This is something which is very easy for most builders to understand, because most people will probably just go type console.log and see, okay, this is working, this is working, this is working. You know how you put up those breakpoints, right? You're trying to see what's working and what's not. And you're going to be trying many different things to get the right solution, right? Marketing is just like that. Except instead of, like debugging code, what you want to be doing is like debugging your funnels. You want to be debugging your entire marketing engine. And you want to say that, oh, okay, this part's not working well, so let me swap that out. Okay, this particular thing is not working. Let me change that out. That's stuff that happens all the time. And I want you to understand that sort of mentality is going to be super duper useful and valuable for you as a builder when it comes to marketing. This is another brutal truth. Remember how in the previous video I said that your customers, they don't care about you? Well, that's because of this, right? I mean, this is an extension of that, because whenever you're doing marketing, it's not about what you're saying. It's about what they're hearing. It's about the story that they're building in their own heads. And you need to be really, really careful that you are able to influence that story. You can never have total control over it, right? But you want to be able to influence that story, and you want to be able to shape that image that they have of you in their heads. And that's pretty much what marketing does. And this is a problem that I faced until like very, very recently, which is it's very, very difficult to say no. When we build out a product, it's going to be very tempting to say that, hey, it can work for this person, that person, that person. Pretty much anybody who has a pulse can use my product, right? Awesome. You and I both agree to that, but your customer doesn't give a shit, right? What you need to do is this is where they say niche down, right? I'm sorry I said it. I had to say it. The point is that you need to choose a very, very specific kind of a person that you want to help with a very specific kind of a problem. And this is not exactly even like niching down, right? Like Jay Clouse in one of his articles, he'd written, it's about category design, right? So it's about how do you carve out a space for yourself and say that, hey, I'm the best in this space, right? So that's what I'm asking you to do. Say no to many things, because every time you say yes to something, it means that you're saying no to something else, right? You don't want to be doing that. There is opportunity cost. So say no to most other people that focus on one particular kind of a person and help them solve one particular kind of a problem. And again, I just want to reiterate what I said in the previous video as well. Don't feel bad for selling, right? You made some good stuff. You deserve to get paid for it. Go for it. Do not feel sad. All right, that's it for this video. And the next video, we're going to be digging into what is marketing. All right, I will see you on the other side.